And welcome back. Somehow the train has actually streamlined itself to actually stay at a good speed. And I think I've just jinxed it because the frickin' thing's slowing down again, which is hella annoying. Maybe if I put the brake at 3%, I don't know. No, maybe. 29.8 miles an hour is a good speed. I have no problem with going at this speed in this speed zone. Just look at the size of those mountains. Seriously, they are big ass mountains, and there's a rock. So yeah, rocks. Great things, rocks. And again, once again, I'm really gutted that there isn't actually a passenger view, because every frickin' carriage on this train is for cement or whatever's in the carriages. And I suppose you could say that the actual like cabin view, like this one, is kind of a passenger view, but you know, when you're on a train journey, you know, you as a passenger would be sitting in, you know, an actual passenger carriage. Unfortunately, none of these trains in the Calhoun Pass actually seem to have those kinds of carriages. But at least one of the carriages in a couple of the missions actually did have a passenger view, which was just, you know, you sitting on one of two chairs, which to be honest is fine, you know, because you are still a passenger. You know, you're still a passenger. Again, I say I'm quite excited to actually see the normal passenger carriages, because all I've seen so far are those ones which just have two chairs sitting opposite each other, which, you know, let's be honest, even though it is quite relaxing, it's not a normal passenger carriage. So, you know, I'm really glad that the train's actually going at a good speed right now, and I don't even need to touch the controls. I'm just sitting back in my chair right now, just letting the train do its thing, and the speed's staying fairly consistent. In fact, I'm actually just going to quickly turn my chair around here, because I had it like turned to the side, so now I'm going to put it like that so I can actually lean back and relax on the chair. That is beautiful. I now feel like I'm actually in the controls, you know what I mean? Actually sitting back on the backrest. It's lovely. Let's have a look at the exterior view of this massive hill. It's more of a mountain. I suppose it's not really that massive, but you know, further away they do look very big indeed. But closer up, they're kind of smaller than they look further away. But well, still really nice sights on this track occasionally. I'm interested to see what the tracks such as London are like, because obviously I live in England, so. Although to be fair, I've only visited London twice in my you know life that I can remember. Both were the Johnson's Paint Trophy final. That's a football, you know, cup in England. For anybody who doesn't know that. And yeah, the final is at Wembley, big stadium in London. So my team, Carlisle, got there 2 seasons in a row, and I went both times. We won one, we lost one, but I digress. Those are the only 2 times I've actually visited London, so I probably couldn't actually really judge what the London, you know, train lines were like, because I went down on a bus, and the closest I ever got to a train, honestly, was when I was sitting in the London Underground staying in shelter from the rain while we were waiting for the bus to pick us up from the London city centre to take us to the hotels on the day before the final, of course. That is honestly the closest I've got to a London train. I was just sitting fairly near the actual entrance steps in the London Underground. That is as close as I've come. It's a really nice place, London, because I went to Regent's Park and all that. Had to look in Harrods. I think it's called Harrods, the toy store. Massive toy store, really nice place. And yeah, London's quite a good place, to be fair. It is really enjoyable, but again, I say, I haven't really been able to see what the actual train lands are like. I think, as you can see, we can accelerate just a little bit here, because we are in the 35 zone, so we can go a little bit quicker than we are now. 30. 5 more miles an hour, and we're sorted. Yeah, we should be good now. Oh god, we're friggin' slowing down, I think. Oh no, that's fine. 33.4. Let's actually speed up a little bit more. And slow down. No, wait a minute, speed up again. For fuck's sake, train. Sort your life out, train. Ain't nobody got time for you, train. Except me. I've clearly got a lot of time for you, because I spend too much time with you. Let's put the accelerator back to 0, and we are over 35. We are over 35. Well, I'm only 16 myself, but no, we're over 35 miles an hour now. But again, according to train simulator laws, as long as you don't go over 36, you're fine. As long as you don't go an entire mile an hour or over the actual speed limits, you're fine. If you go like half a mile an hour over the speed limit, you're fine. You're absolutely fine. But if you go a whole mile over, then the game will let you know and tell you that you're a shit driver. Regardless of that though, we're coming to a 45 zone soon, as you can see on the map there. And I believe I can see... what the hell is that in the background? Is that... are they rocks, or is that a wall, or what the hell's going on over there? Oh, I can see cars actually. Let's actually go over there and see what's going down. What is this? Yep, they're just rocks. I see, just rocks attached to a hill, which is bloody marvelous. Yep, there's all the cars and lorries and such like going across the road. I say across the road, they're going along the road. I'm just making the turning towards the 45 zone here. Foreman Dan Hernandez making yet another appearance on Train Simulator 2013. I do believe he's becoming something of a legend around these parts. I can only assume that he's very good at his job because of how because of how many mentions he actually gets on the radio. Wait a minute. We're coming to a 45 zone, but again, right after that is a friggin' 35 zone. So, why the hell does the frickin' speed limits change so much? I mean, good grief. You might as well not change the thing, because, honestly, by the time that last carriage actually gets to the 45 marker, the front of the train will be past the 35 marker. Because our train is actually that big. Honestly, there won't be that much of a difference between the point where the last carriages passes 40-45 and the front carriages passes 35. I might as well not even bother actually trying to change the speed limit too much. Sorry, change the train speed, I should say. We can accelerate slightly now though because we want to keep it at about 35. Bob and Dan Hernandez again, yeah. By the way, guys, I do know that my brake is slightly applied here, but you know I don't mind because it's keeping the train at a good speed. Aye. Okay. More hills, as you can see. I'm just gonna have a look at the map and just remind everyone where we started this whole journey. We started this whole thing. This whole thing was started like it was honestly started like here, wasn't it? Around there. Yeah, it was like there, I think. Yeah, she was there. It was like there. It was here or there, probably there. And then we went all the way down there to there, and now we are there. And we're going too fast. Oh Jesus Christ! But yeah, we have came a hell of a long way. All the way from friggin' Victorville or wherever it was. I believe it was Victorville that we came from, wasn't it? Yeah, Victorville. We came all the way from Victorville and we've ended up down here. Unbelievable. This train very clearly has the pace. Oh, aye. The hell? That rock formation looks kind of like a sunflower, if you know what I mean. With all the things sticking out, it looks like a smiley face. No, it doesn't really look like a smiley face, but it kind of has a similar pattern to a sunflower sort of shape. Whew. I can't believe that this scenario has actually taken us more or less from one side of the track to the next. Yeah, we've actually gone that far. And honestly, right, I'm not gonna lie here. It's only taken us maybe nearly 55 minutes now. Now, if this is right, it'll take us another hour to complete. Now, I don't see that happening. I honestly don't see that happening. Judging by how far we've actually got left to go, and how far, you know, yeah, judging by how far that we've actually got left to go, I honestly don't think that the rest of this mission will actually take an hour to complete. I'd say it might take like 10-15 minutes, maybe 20-25, something like that. Half an hour at the absolute most. An hour and a half, 90 minutes. It's not going to take 2 hours, I don't think. So, in my opinion, you know, judging by the way this mission is actually going, once again, the frickin' estimated time of the damn mission has actually lied to you. Lied to me, lied to you, lied to everybody. God damn it, Train Simulator, you had one job. All you had to do was give accurate estimated times to complete missions. But you couldn't even do that. For God's sake, man, sort your life out. Says the person who's trying to play every scenario on Train Simulator 2013. Because I have a really ambitious and exciting life playing games like this, don't I? I have a great life, of course. We're just the front of the train's in a 45 zone right now, but we just have to wait for the rest of the train to catch up with it first. A little bit tired right now. We are again coming up to some rather randomly placed brown rocks here. Again, not fully sure why the hell they are there. They just seem to be there purely for decorational purposes. But we are in a 45 zone now, so we can just keep accelerating at this rate, and we won't, you know, overdo the speed limits or anything. I have no fears. I noticed this train doesn't have the fans on top of them, but the one behind us does. I mean, what the fuck? That one has like the fans on top, and this one on the front of there. That one doesn't. Because this train is apparently not even good enough to get fans. I don't even know if I meant that, like, you know, fans as in spinny electrical fans or fans as in supporter fans. People who like you. You know, as in supporter fans, I think this train has a lot of fans. I think it's a very popular train. And I can only imagine that the train will be delighted with its popularity, along with Foreman Dan Hernandez. This train and Dan Hernandez would honestly be the perfect combination. The sun visor's working very well there, as I'm not even sure if the sun's actually out yet. Actually, have a look. Is the sun out? No, I just noticed how horribly detailed the sky is on this graphical setting. Wow, that sky is bad. I mean, honestly, would you be able to see the sun through that cardboard? That honestly just looks like cardboard. We're coming to the 45 limit now, though, so we'll take our accelerator and put it down a bit. As we just go past this little intersection here, I don't know if you actually call that an intersection, because I mean, you can still only go one way. You can't really reverse, can you? I mean you can reverse, but it'll take you about half an hour to even stop the damn train, and it'll take about 2 hours to even get the whole train past the intersection. Because look, it's not even past it yet. It takes that long to sort these things out. I suppose I better go and make sure that the train will definitely go via Sandbar Yard Gate 01. Let's just see which. Yeah, it's going along the left one. So that means we're going down here, down there. Sandbar Yard Gate 01. I think we're going the right way, but I can't be certain. Really cannot be certain. regardless of if we're going the right way or not. So at least we're actually only 12.3 miles away from Standby Yard Gate 01 now, which is far better once again than the 22 miles which was first detailed when we set off from the fucking the Cajon North track. That's it, the Cajon North track, or the Cajon North track. We are much closer to the Standby Yard Gate than we were back then, which is great. It's a great gate. Gate great. Gate greater. I don't care about forward Dan Hernandez. Sorry, just yawning. Really need to wake myself up somehow. I think after I finish recording this, I might go make myself a cup of tea. But I think now, guys, it'd probably be the ideal time to split the episodes. So, I hope to see you in the next episode, guys.